Welcome back to the Everyday Faith Podcast from Eastside with today's faith-rooted principle.
Hey there, welcome back. My name's Isaac Johnson. Today is April the 17th, and our principle for today is God provides a way of escape, but we must choose to walk through the exit door. God makes a way of escape from temptation. The Bible tells us in 1 Corinthians 10:13 through 14, "There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. Wherefore, my dearly beloved, flee from idolatry." Again, that phrase right there in the verse we just read, but with the temptation, with the trial, he'll also make a way of escape that ye may be able to bear it. In 1994, a fire broke out in a club in Elizabeth, New Jersey. In the stampede to get away from the fire, 4 young people were trampled to death. And the investigation revealed that the lighted sign over one of the 2 exits was not working at the time of the fire. Even worse, it was discovered that the exit door had been nailed shut, apparently to keep people from slipping in without paying. For those young people, there was no way to escape, literally. You know, when we're tempted to give into sin, we sometimes look for someone else to blame, to play the blame game. This is why. But in all reality, every sin is our responsibility. James chapter 1, verse 14 says that each of us is led to temptation, and it uses these words, of his own lust, of our own lust and enticed. And there's always a way for us to escape. The door's never nailed shut like it was in that fire for those young people, but sometimes we don't really want to take the exit. We don't really want to take the escape. Someone said the hardest part of resisting temptation is that we don't want to discourage it completely. We don't want to resist it completely. We still want it in our lives. Playing with sin is one of the most dangerous things that we can ever do. Instead of seeing how close that we can get to the fire without getting burned, the Bible tells us to flee youthful lust, 2 Timothy 2:22. And God places the responsibility for escape on us because he provides the way of escape. Let's not see how close we can get to the fire. Let's take the exit. Stay as far away from sin as we possibly can. So the next time you find yourself in a moment of temptation, remember God provides a way for escape, and quickly flee before you find yourself trapped in sin. Again, today's rooted principle, God provides a way of escape, but we must walk through the exit door.
Thanks for joining us for today's Rooted Principle right here on the Everyday Faith Podcast. If today's conversation has encouraged you, be sure to share it with someone who might need it, and don't forget to follow and subscribe so you never miss an episode. We'll see you next time right here on the Everyday Faith Podcast.